Welcome back to K-Drama Haven, your cozy corner for all things heart-stopping and emotional. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and don't forget to share this video with everyone who lives for unforgettable K-drama moments. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because what you're about to witness is not just a story. It's a heartbreak unfolding in real time, with love, fear, mystery, and a truth that left fans speechless across the world. The unthinkable. Songyun collapses on set. It was supposed to be a routine day on the set of a new drama titled Falling Stars, Burning Hearts. Songyun, dressed in a bright spring dress, was filming a light-hearted scene full of laughter and charm, the kind of role she was born for. But just as the cameras began rolling, she paused. Her expression changed. She whispered something to the director, touched her chest, then staggered backward. And then, she collapsed. The set went into chaos. Screams echoed across the soundstage. The director shouted for medics. Crew members rushed forward, many visibly shaken. One assistant said in tears, "She was fine just minutes before." Then suddenly, it was like the light went out of her. Suk Kai drops everything. Tears on the hospital floor. As the ambulance raced to the hospital, someone made a call. Not to the agency, not to the press, but to Suk Kai. Sources confirm that he was filming an interview in downtown Shanghai when his phone rang. He answered, listened for 5 seconds, then stood up and ran out without a word. He didn't wait for a car. He didn't wait for security. He ran straight into traffic, flagged down a stranger's scooter, and rushed to the hospital like a man possessed. Security footage from the hospital lobby shows Suk Kai arriving 30 minutes later, disheveled, breathless, eyes red with fear. He fell to his knees the moment he saw her stretcher being wheeled in. Witnesses said he was crying uncontrollably, repeating, "No, not her. Not her. Please, not her." The shocking news that triggered everything. Hours later, the truth behind Songyun's sudden collapse began to surface, and it was even more heartbreaking than anyone could have imagined. According to sources close to her team, just before the scene was shot, Songyun had received a confidential message from her manager. The contents: a DNA report. The message revealed a family secret that had been hidden from her for over 30 years, that the man she had always believed to be her father wasn't. She had been adopted at birth under circumstances that had been carefully erased from official records. And now, after years of searching, her biological family had been located, but under tragic conditions. A sibling lost. The mystery deepens. The news not only revealed the truth about her identity, it also came with another bombshell. Songyun had a younger sister, only recently discovered by private investigators. A sister who had lived a difficult life, unaware of their connection. But the report came too late. The message stated that the young woman, her sister, had passed away just a week before. They never met, never spoke, never even knew they were breathing under the same sky. And that truth shattered her. A crew member said. She looked so calm when she read the message. But her eyes, they went dark. It was like she left her body. Then she collapsed. The world reacts. A tsunami of tears and tributes. As news broke of her collapse, fans across the globe went into collective shock. Hashtags like #Songyun collapse, #Suk Kai in tears, #PrayFSongyun top Twitter, Weibo, TikTok, and YouTube trends across 41 countries. Candlelight vigils were held outside hospitals in Beijing, Chengdu, and even Seoul. Fans gathered with signs reading, "You gave us joy. Let us give you strength." Art pages began posting portraits of Songyun as an angel embracing a shadowed figure, symbolic of the sister she never met. One comment went viral. "She gave us drama, but life gave her one she never deserved." Suk Kai's private note leaks. A love unseen by cameras. Later that evening, an anonymous hospital staff member leaked a voice recording. It was of Suk Kai, alone in the hallway, leaving a message on her phone, not knowing if she could hear him. With tears in his voice, he said, You've always been the strong one. You carried me through storms I didn't even know I had. Let me carry you now. If I could take the pain from your heart and place it in mine, I would, 1,000 times. Wake up, Songyun. We still have stories to finish. And I'm not ready to write mine without you. The audio spread like wildfire. Millions replayed it. Countless fans said they had never cried so hard for a celebrity moment in their lives. A glimmer of hope. Her fingers move. On the morning of the second day, a miracle happened. As Suk Kai sat beside her hospital bed, gently holding her hand and reading a childhood poem she once told him she loved, her fingers twitched. He froze, looked up at her face, then saw it. Tear rolling down her cheek. She hadn't opened her eyes yet. She hadn't spoken. But she was there. Alive. Fighting. He stood up, kissed her hand and whispered, I knew you'd come back to me. Celebrity support floods in. The industry stands still. Messages from across the entertainment industry poured in. Dilraba Dilmurat, you've inspired us all with your joy. Now it's our turn to send you strength. Bailu, sister, we're not ready to laugh without you. Come back soon. Li Xian, the industry feels colder without your light. We're waiting. Even international stars like Kim Soo-hyun and Park Bo-young shared posts sending prayers and comfort. Her first words, a whisper that healed. On the third night, as the world waited for an update, it came quietly, privately. Suk Kai was dozing beside her when she moved her lips. He jolted awake. She whispered, barely audible, but perfectly clear. I met her. In a dream. Tears rolled down his face. She didn't speak again. But that sentence was more than enough. It was peace. It was connection. It was healing beginning. A letter found. A message from a sister never met. While Songyun rested in her hospital room, recovering slowly under 24-hour observation, Suk Kai received an envelope from one of her personal assistants. The assistant hesitated before handing it over and said, this came from the investigator. It was written by her sister days before she passed. Suk Kai's hands shook as he opened the letter, his eyes scanning the delicate handwriting on aged paper. Inside was a message from a sister Songyun never knew she had. A girl named Xiao Han, who had grown up in a small village, dreaming of finding the truth about her family. To the sister I never met. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I found your dramas, your smile, your laugh, and somehow, I felt like I already knew you. If fate is kind, maybe you'll feel me watching over you. I just wanted to say, I'm proud of you. And even if we never meet in this life, I hope you live the one I dreamed of. With love. Xiao Han. Suk Kai wept silently as he read it. Then, gently, he placed the letter under Songyun's hand, whispering, your sister found you in the only way she could, through love. The mysterious visitor. Who is the woman in white? Later that evening, security footage captured a woman dressed entirely in white entering the hospital under heavy security. She wore no makeup, carried no purse. But she was escorted by 2 lawyers and Songyun's agency representative. Eyewitnesses claim she bore a striking resemblance to Songyun. The resemblance was so strong that a nurse gasped and said, I thought it was Songyun walking, but from 10 years ago. Speculation ran wild. Was she a relative? Was she the biological mother Songyun had never met? Or was she a twin? No official statements were made. But the woman stayed for only 12 minutes and left quietly. Eyes red, head bowed, holding something close to her chest. A story not over, but forever changed. Songyun is now in recovery, surrounded by love, silence, and protection. She's requested no media contact. No interviews. To space. Suk Kai hasn't left her side. Not once. And together, though broken, though bruised, they're holding on to each other as they prepare for a new chapter. One full of truth, legacy, and the healing power of love. This isn't just a celebrity collapse. It's a soul's awakening. A moment of heartbreak that turned into rebirth. Subscribe now. Comment. Because the world isn't just watching a drama. We're watching a heart being rebuilt in real time. And it's beautiful. Stay tuned. Because when love refuses to break, it writes a story that no script ever could.